All right, live again. Good morning. Happy Saturday. This is Brian. My name is Brian. I'm one of the coaches for the Hunters Group. It's been a while since gumawa ako ng video about the markets. Um, pero, I've still been trading the whole of April. Um, and I've been giving out signals the whole of April. It just is a matter of ano ba yung tinitingnan nyo as far as markets go. So let's talk about what happened recently. And this is more of a 10,000 foot view. So sinasabi ng mga instructors namin, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, I'm part of an institution about na nag-aaral or they teach all about investments, all about trading, all about the markets. And I just relay the information sa mga pwede kong matulungan. I can share it as much as I want. The Hunters Group is a group that actually teaches kung ano yung mga alam namin na strategies. And for me, personally, my strategy is all about trend with emphasis of entries using price action. Nako-compare yung ginagawa ko sa SMC pero really I don't use any indicators and I'll show you later on. I use price action, I use order flow, and we're just gonna look at what happened. Last time I was talking about March being the end of the first quarter and then what happened on April. All right, I'll show you that. Pero for the week of April 30 to May 6, what are we looking for? PMI on Monday. So PMI at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, it looks like we're ending the bubble for inflation. What's the next bubble? I'm thinking it's with the banks because of the rates. Now the rates are high. And what's it affecting? Housing markets. Okay, so anytime I see housing market, it's going to be interesting for me. Wednesday, May 3 is FOMC, so be careful about that. FOMC statements where they reveal some numbers for the rates for almost everything that's involved in the market. So just be aware of that. Wednesday, May 3, that's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or in the Philippine time, that's 2 a.m. Thursday. So let's get on with the markets. What did BTC do? Okay, BTC, as I mentioned before, March is important, pivotal price point. What did they try to do on March? On March, nagrally tayo. What's that meaning? Any institution that bought on March will defend their idea for that item on March. So they're gonna try and defend the price that they closed with on March. And that price is this 28454.9. So anytime the price goes down below that price, there's going to be buying. There's going to be extreme buying because they want to defend that idea. They want to defend their money. When we talk price action, we don't talk about retail traders. We talk about the banks, the institutions, the big money, kung nasaan yung orders nila. And right now, that's the biggest price point that has not been broken, has been tested. If you see, April wick down. Pero what are we trying to do? We're trying to stay above that price, 28454.9. So where's the first trouble? First sign of trouble is this, 31797.8. This is the monthly time frame. Ano ibig sabihin yan? It's the same concept. May of 2022, the institutions broke down their orders and sold. Okay? Some of the institutions are short on this. That means they're going to try and defend that area. That's why every time the price on April approached that area, 31797.8, it got rejected because they're trying to prove that they are right with the shorting and they are protecting their money. That means they're putting more orders in, or most of their orders that were never filled nung bumili sila or nag-short sila at that price, it's now getting filled. And now the buyers are trying to defend their area. So for April, what did we do? April candle is really, really neutral. That's a sign of balance between the markets. But this is still green. So in a sense, we're still in a bullish bullish movement. So what can we expect? On a weekly time frame, my personal idea is that BTC needs to go down. Weekly time frame, I would like it to go down 22594.5 and then start to see more buying. Okay? That's more of a trap concept kasi yan yung bottom ng March range. On a daily time frame though, this is the first area for me. Personally, really you can consider this week, pero it's more choppy on that week. This is more the basing area for 25200 that did some reversal. So this is more of a flip zone for me. So it's a change in direction, a change of character. COC is what they were saying about that. But for me, I'm just seeing this as where the buyers won and they're gonna try and defend that price. Same area for this. So this is the weekly time frame. If we refine it on a daily time frame, lower time frame, this is the second buying area. So first buying area is 25200, second buying area is 20674.5. That's for the daily time frame. BNB. So BNB, I've been advising people this is very choppy on a monthly time frame. What did it really do? Nothing. Okay, wala, nothing. So it hit supply for a monthly time frame move. See this area. So this area is April of 2022. Does this look familiar from what I said about BTC? BTC, this is the price for May 2022. Sellers pushed down the market price on this. So they want to prove that they're right. They want their orders to be filled again. So what did they do when the price approached these two areas for April 2022 and May 2022? It dropped it again, creating a range between buyers and sellers. And now the buyers are trying to move it up. Now, unfortunately, the range is not broken. So we're not sure for BNB as far as movement goes where it should go. Okay, it could go up, okay, and break this range, and that would prove buyers. Pero what does it need to do to ultimately prove that there's buying in the market? It's to break that section that made it drop, which is above 460. Before, ang sinasabi ko is just 336.90 or somewhere around that. So it did break that, but it went into a trap and then sellers just dropped it further. Now, support wise, what price needs to hold for the monthly time frame? It needs to hold 182.97. Otherwise, it's gonna drop further. All right. Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. It's pretty much the same story. It's trying to go up. It's trying to go up, but but it's failing every time it reaches the top of the range. It's slowly doing a weekly time frame uptrend. Still, we're inside the range. So just be careful about trading this. On a daily time frame, I'm interested for it to retrace back down this section. This section is more or less laying out to be a trap. Interesting. This area too. Okay. I'm more interested in the lower area, 264.00 stop loss below 253.95 or just at that price. It's up to you. It all depends on your risk tolerance, your plans. Now, next is Ethereum. I love Ethereum. Okay, love Ethereum. Monthly time frame view. Monthly time frame again. March holding. Okay, March. This is March. This right here is March, and it held very bullish, and it tried to hold above this price. above 2030. What have I been telling people about 2030? That's the price to confirm the daily uptrend. So it did confirm the daily uptrend. Unfortunately, for the monthly, it did drop down back in again. It's not a bad thing. Um, just what I want to show is, again, March, end of first quarter, it did hold buying. Okay, this green candle is buying. So what's the price that the buyers are gonna defend for their idea to be right, for their money to be secured? 1820.81. Okay, that's the close of last month. That's a close of March. Now, weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, there's a mini uptrend happening again. Pero sa mga sumubaybay, sa mga nanonood, sa weekly time frame, we can actually see this. All right? That's an uptrend on a weekly time frame. Pretty strong. That's a that's a weekly trend. Mini uptrend that I'm talking about is this. Okay? So we have two supports that I'm looking at. But I'm more interested at the bottom support kasi yan yung trend na sinisecure ko, or yan yung trend na nakita ko before. So that's the higher trend that I'm looking at on a daily time frame. What trend am I talking about? The daily time frame trend. All right. This was the daily time. This is now the daily time frame trend. Initially, it's this section. But now we have confirmation, and it's gonna continue its trend until it breaks. And the breakpoint for this trend is unfortunately super low, 1071.14. So the price can play in between that area. And for it to confirm again its new uptrend, it needs to break past 2146. Right? 2146. Yep, that's the current higher high for trend. So sa mga hindi nakakaalam, we have 4 sections on a trend, and this is old school. Usually they say A, B, C, D. I would say LL, which is lower low. This is equivalent to that A. Okay. You know, trend, yeah, there's definitely different ways to mention this. This is the lower high, or LH. This is equivalent to B. This is your higher low. HL. Yeah. It did flip. Letter C. And this is your higher high, or D. All right. So what the next move would be for Ethereum to drop inside the lower high, or B, and not break past C, and then it could go up higher than its current higher high, or HH. So this is the movement that would make sense. Okay, for it to continue its trend, that's the movement that would make sense. That's bias to the uptrend, and trend is hard to break. Okay, especially on higher time frame. Daily time frame, where am I interested for Ethereum? I've been interested for Ethereum to drop in this section, 1277. But now I'm interested for Ethereum to drop in this price right here. Lower time frame. Ethereum loves wicks. Ethereum does love wicks, and Ethereum loves to wake me out. So just, this is an idea. It could be wrong. It could be right. If we're right, we're gonna make money. If we're wrong, then that's part of the trade. That's the risk involved with trading. Now I'm gonna go real quick with the U.S. markets. My personal market is the U.S. market. I trade Nasdaq like crazy. I love Nasdaq because volatility for Nasdaq futures can't compare with anything else. If you're talking about forex with the highest volume trading, sure. But if you haven't traded futures before for the U.S. markets, maybe you should try it. All right. So Dow Jones Industries. Dow Jones Industries is actually playing in its range. Pero where am I basing this? Um, I have a bullish bias with Dow Jones. Why? Because of the monthly time frame March. See how it defended that idea of buying. So March, they're trying to reverse it. And what did they do in April? They stayed away from that closing price. So what am I expecting for them to do in May? The first idea is that they're going to hold this consolidation. Okay. The second idea is they're going to break through the higher high. So new highs. Okay. That's going to be interesting for the stock market that experienced a drop last year. Um, But before they could do that, they have to break past all of this selling area. All of the selling area. And that's not going to be a problem if people are actually thinking that it's a reversal. So how do we know it's a reversal? If it starts breaking a trend. So monthly time frame, I do see a trend that it broke this right here. So it did break that. Okay, mini downtrend. If you haven't been paying attention to what I've been saying before, the bear market is not a bear market. It's a cycle for the uptrend. What's the uptrend that I'm talking about? This from 2016. Does this look familiar? Okay, does this look familiar from what I explained earlier for Ethereum? Okay, let's put some. Oop. Okay. Let's put some context onto this. This is the A. All right. Just shorthand now. That's the lower high. This is the higher low. This is letter C. This is letter D. So where does the price need to go back in to test this trend? That look familiar? Okay, and then what's next? It's gonna try and break up above to confirm this uptrend. The markets have been in an insane uptrend since what, 2009? 2009, even the COVID drop, it just retraced an uptrend that it left initially. So that's my opinion. That's what I see from the monthly view. From the weekly view, same story. It's pretty much the same story from what I'm seeing. But now I'm interested in the daily time frame where I trade because I trade intraday. I trade daily time frames for stock. Pero in the futures market, I trade intraday. So I'm interested for it to drop here. If it doesn't do that, the easiest drop is this. Okay, that's the easiest drop. So let's pay attention to that March price. All right. March pricing. What am I saying right here? So buyers will try and defend that price. Okay. And that's what they did. All right. It retraced back to that price and then whoop, it whipped up again. That's a simple reason why. So why am I looking at monthly time frames? Because big banks and institutions, when they trade, they don't trade at 5-minute time frames. They don't wait. All right. They don't wait. They check at price on the higher time frame, and they're gonna say we're gonna buy here at a large amount of order like 10 million, 5 million, 15 million Bitcoin. Okay, it's not or for Dow Jones, we're gonna buy 2 million contracts. That's a lot of contracts for the futures market. So they're gonna try and defend that area. If it drops, then this is an interesting area because it did break consolidation. So Dow Jones Industries. Actually, I haven't met a lot of day trader for futures market sa ginagawa namin for the Hunters Group. But this is how I view it. All right. Oh, Nasdaq. I still have some drawings in here. So monthly time frame for Nasdaq. What's the difference? They're trying to defend the buying for March. All right, they're trying to defend buying for March, but we are in a peak of the same downtrend for Dow Jones. It hasn't broken it yet, so it's most likely gonna play in this range, but we still have that close above March buying, so we'll see what May brings in. This is April. This is a pretty bullish um, candle for a monthly time frame. That's that's a hammer formation. I would have loved to see it more concrete though, because this right now is sitting just in front of a drop area for the daily time frame. So we'll see. We'll see. Nasdaq is an index, so anyone who's involved with tech, that's what you want to look at. With crypto, yeah, crypto is tech. So if tech drops, yeah, I'm pretty sure crypto is gonna be involved with that. Either they're gonna treat crypto as a safe haven, or crypto is gonna go with the drop. Now S&P 500, same story with Nasdaq, not same story with Dow. Range right here, but this is more of a higher close than the Nasdaq for the monthly time frame, higher above um, the March close. So I'm feeling more bullish momentum with S&P 500. Just needed to close a bit higher. Okay, same story with the Nasdaq. It has a daily supply area or resistance that it could hit, and then it could make it drop. But this is more. This is actually further. All right. I like the shorting better than the Nasdaq. It has more profit potential. I'm not biased. I'm neutral to the market. I mean, come on. I'm holding some stocks, pero at the end of the day, you have to be neutral to the market. The market will show you what it wants to show you. The market will show you what it's gonna do. It's not gonna bend to your whims unless sobrang laki ng orders nyo. Now, I'm gonna look at gold, and then I'm gonna go into euro. I'm gonna go into British pound and Japan yen, and that's it. Um, with gold, same view, monthly time frame. Okay, um, same view as Nasdaq. This is the actual range right now. Okay, it's at the top of the range, and you see the rejection. Although there is March buying, I can see that it could drop potentially, but again March buying. So defenders for the monthly time frame, 1986.2. That's where the price is gonna be defended at this time. All right, it's gonna drop, and it's probably gonna get more buyers in, just because every time the price drops, it's like a sale. That's what it is, a market. You buy low and you sell high. So every time it drops, there's an idea that there's a sale happening. So we'll see. We'll see what's happening. Is it high now for the price that it is? Because this is the tip. Okay, this is the highest of the market for gold. Is it high to sell and crazy sell, or is it low enough for some institutions and some banks to just pick it up and then make new highs? All right, so let's look at Forex, Euro USD. All right, Euro USD, what's it doing? Better picture than Nasdaq. It deleted some selling right here for the monthly time frame. So what did it do on March? Closed high, and April it's trying to close higher than this range. So what are we expecting? I'm expecting bullish momentum from this area for Euro USD. Daily time frame. I'm gonna skip the weekly time frame. So what was I saying about this? Well, I'm gonna go and shortcut this. What was I saying about this section? All right. If you followed my weekly recaps, what was I saying? This is a sweet spot. As long as it holds, it can boost the price up, make a new higher high, and it's trying to do that. It did do that. Now, where's the next sweet spot? Okay, next sweet spot is this. When I say sweet spot, it can drop inside and then continue to go upside because this is an uptrend. If it's a downtrend, it's just going to be the opposite. So it's trying to do that. Well, we're going to honor this. I'm going to go ahead and honor this because this is just choppy trading. So sweet spot, break down inside here and then potentially move up. Okay, somewhere inside there. I'm interested to see if that somewhere inside there is this price. And it's already tested. I know this is the second test, so that's not fresh. Second areas down here. So two buying areas for Euro USD. USD JPY is just choppy, but it did hit the supply. See how it's reacted to that resistance, and then buying section right here, and it pushed up. So we're just choppy sideways for USD JPY. I'm more interested in shorting this when it reaches 145,171. The reason behind that is this extreme drop. All started from this selling area that was where sellers won. Okay, I'm just gonna brush through all of this now because medyo tumatagal na tayo. So GBP USD, GBP USD is weird for me. All right, so I'm gonna stay away from this because really the uptrend is down here below 1.16457. That's the sweet spot that I'm looking for, but it's keeping this, so it's kind of weird for me. So really there's no trend momentum for me on a daily time frame, maybe weekly, maybe monthly. Monthly is better. All right, monthly is better. Pero right now, really trend this week for me for GBP USD on a daily time frame. Monthly is strong. USD CAD. USD CAD. Buying. All right, reached 1 to 1. Buying failed. All right, daily time frame. I'm interested for it to drop out or break out of this box. Okay, I'm more interested in buying here at 1.30500. No real momentum for this at the moment. Yeah, we're stuck on sideways, so I needed to break this box for me to see more data for this market. Anyway, that's the 10,000 foot view of what I'm talking about, the monthly time frame views. Oh, wow. GBP JPY hit the buy area twice. Whoop. Broke out like crazy. Hit the supply area once. This is lower time frame buying area and selling area. Yeah, buyers are winning GBP JPY. So, nice. All right. Whoever asked for this buying section, congratulations. All right, I give out signals, just ask for it. Strategy wise, how I teach, how I look at the markets, that's a different story. IM me, DM me, and we'll talk. All right, I'm gonna close out, guys. Sa mga natutulungan nito, it's my pleasure. All right, it's my pleasure. If you want to share this, go ahead, it's free. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and we'll continue on making videos. I'm sorry for the inconsistent schedule, but I'll try and make it up. All right, I'll try and make it. I'll try and make it more consistent. Thank you very much. Green trades.